Nicole Kidman and Keith Urban, a love story that ended. For almost 20 years, Nicole Kidman and Keith Urban seemed like the perfect couple. She's a famous movie actress and he's a country music singer. Everyone thought they would be together forever. But in 2025, they got divorced. Here's their story. How they met. Nicole and Keith met in 2005 at a party in Los Angeles. Nicole was 38 years old and had already won a big movie award called an Oscar. Before Keith, she was married to another famous actor, Tom Cruise, but they got divorced. Keith was 37 years old and sang country music. He had some problems with drinking too much alcohol in the past. When they met, they both felt like they understood each other. They got married in June 2006 in Australia. It was a beautiful wedding with candles everywhere. Nicole wore a pretty white dress and Keith sang a song for her. Everyone thought it was like a fairy tale. Hard times begin. Just 4 months after their wedding, Keith had to go to a special place called rehab to get help with his drinking problem. Nicole was very surprised and sad, but she didn't leave him. She stayed and helped him get better. They had 2 daughters together. Sunday Rose was born in 2008 and Faith Margaret was born in 2010. To everyone watching, they looked like a happy family. But things weren't always easy. Keith traveled a lot for his music shows. Nicole was home taking care of their daughters. Sometimes they didn't see each other for weeks. This made them both sad and tired. The marriage got harder. As the years went by, Nicole and Keith started to have more problems. They tried to look happy when photographers took their pictures, but they weren't really happy anymore. Nicole wanted Keith to be home more with the family. Keith felt like Nicole was trying to control his life. They started living like 2 people who just shared a house, not like a married couple who loved each other. The end. In 2024, Keith moved out of their house in Nashville. He didn't tell Nicole he was leaving, he just left. When Nicole came home from working on a movie in London, Keith was gone. Nicole was very sad. She waited to see if Keith would come back, but he didn't. So on September 30, 2025, Nicole filed papers to get a divorce. Nicole asked if their 2 daughters could live with her most of the time. She didn't ask Keith for money because they both have enough money from their jobs. After the divorce, after they separated, Keith sang different words to one of his songs on stage. It seemed like he was angry at Nicole, but Nicole didn't say anything mean about Keith. She stayed quiet and focused on taking care of her daughters. Nicole was heartbroken. Friends said she still loved Keith and would have stayed married if he wanted to, but Keith had already decided to leave. What Nicole learned. Nicole told a magazine, "You think you know where your life is going, but then it goes somewhere else." She learned that you can't make someone stay if they don't want to. Now Nicole is focusing on her daughters and her acting career. She lives in Nashville so her girls can finish school with their friends. Even though she's sad, she's trying to move forward. The perfect marriage that everyone admired is over, but Nicole is being strong and taking care of her family. Sometimes even love stories that seem perfect can come to an end.